We are coming up on the end of January, which feels like the longest month of the year. I am a little bit of a hater this time of year. I think one day I'll make the effort to enjoy it a little bit more. Nevertheless, it was still full of some really nice moments that I wanted to share with you. Just wanting to do a little recap of my time in Georgia. While this technically was the end of December, I always find it like really nice to go home for a little bit, just have some time away from the city. But I did end up spending the New Year's in New York, which I've never done before. I've never really spent a major holiday in New York, so that was kind of nice. I went to a friend's place. I didn't record anything really, but it was just nice to kind of spend the New Year's that way. I have been going through some changes, which I'll kind of touch on a little bit later, but I spent a lot of January, like pretty much the first half, doing nothing. I tried to be a little bit like intentional about what I was doing, but I honestly feel like I need to be busy to some extent in order to like just function on a normal level. So I'm glad to be more busy now. But yeah, just really trying to get back into my routines after the holidays. I feel like I'm constantly recording in this specific spot in my room, but I wanted to quickly show you. In my last video, I mentioned a brand called Quince. I have been collecting some basics from them, and they actually reached out to me and gifted me a couple things. So I wanted to show you them. The first is this lovely gray cardigan. It is so soft. It's 100% Mongolian cashmere, and I feel like especially this time of year, I have been really intentional about what materials I'm wearing because it is so freezing cold outside, and like really paying attention to what material your clothing is can help you stay warm. And then also I got this beautiful bag. I've been looking for a red purse for the longest time. I saw this one and I thought it was gorgeous. I will be wearing this so much. I feel like it matches a lot of my wardrobe, and I will be pulling her out very, very often. But yes, thank you, Quince, for sending me those things. That was very kind of you. So I think I like briefly mentioned this a couple times, but I recently started a new job. It is definitely a change, and change can be really interesting, especially this time of year. Obviously, it takes a little bit of time to become comfortable in new situations, but just trying to hang in there and hold on to what makes me happy right now and what is still consistent in my life. I just have to say, while I'm doing this, it is snowing outside and it looks very magical. I don't particularly favor the winter, but can't hate the snow, especially as someone from the South where snow is very nostalgic because we used to get like a decent amount of snow growing up. Now, not really. Like, definitely not to the same extent. It snows occasionally where I'm from. It's definitely a very rare sighting, so I feel like every time I see snow, even though I'm in the Northeast now, it's very magical. But also, if you know New York City, like the snow is magical right now, and then maybe 5 minutes after it stops snowing, and then it's horrible. Then it just turns to gray slush. I just recently got this Merit Flush Balm. It's in the color Fox. I think it is quite a pretty shade. With Ballet, sometimes like putting blush or highlight on is kind of like a little bit counterproductive because I will be sweating all of it off and then replacing it with the look of my sweat. So also, I mentioned this in my yearly favorites, and the minute I used it next after that video. This like exploded. It only comes out of this part, and I just have to like kind of squeeze it up and just like catch it right there. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon, which I kind of like cursed myself, I feel like, with talking about it, because I was like, this might be the first lip balm that I finish and that I make it all the way through, which I think I still will, just like at a much slower pace now that I can't just like carry it with me, because I'm not gonna do all of this in public. That's too much. I think this might be more of like a user error than like a packaging thing. I've brutalized this tube, throwing it in multiple bags at the bottom of bags, not protected. So that is probably on me why it's broken. I kind of want to do like a what's in my ballet bag, because it's right here. I think that would be fun. But this is the bag. It is Humongousaurus. Oh, I guess this is part of it. I got it off of Amazon. It reminds me of like a crescent bag, but like quadruple XL. But yeah, I love it. I feel like there's so many compartments, which I'm gonna show you. First, obviously, being my water bottle. This is a big compartment, so it can fit the big Owala. I got it because I saw it like recommended through probably an Instagram ad, honestly. I thought it was the most beautiful water bottle ever. The design is so lovely. I think it was like a limited edition one, so I don't know if it's still there. I'm gonna put it here because it likes to fall out of this compartment a lot. There's this front zipper compartment, which I'll put things that I need to like easily reach for. On the back of the bag, there's this really long zipper right here, and this is where I put all of my shoes. So my normal pair of tonal block flats, pair of pink block flats, they're the same model, but in pink because for performances, we have to wear pink sometimes, just so like everyone looks the same. Recently, I spent a lot of money at Gainer, so they gave me a pair of their Liberties, which I haven't tried out yet, but they're nice. And then obviously have my point shoes. I just keep them in this little bag. Really, I shouldn't be storing them in this bag like this, but Gainers are a little bit more forgiving with storage. Then we have this giant middle compartment. In the middle is where I'll put like whatever I'm wearing for the day, like what I wear to the studio. I'll just like put it in here while I'm in class, and I'll also like put my skirt in when I have to bring it. I also have these face and body wipes. One of my like ballet friends, like she would always have these on her, and I thought they were helpful because especially if like you're going somewhere afterwards, or if it's just like a particularly sweaty class and you have to like put all your clothes back on, it's like nice to just like refresh a little bit. There's on this side two like pockets. One is kind of dedicated to point shoe stuff, so big toe kit things from Gainer, wing liners, which I'll put in my shoes. I'm like trying to figure out my shoe stuff right now, but I have these. And then I have like an extra pair of toe pads. My new toe pads that I'm using the Gainer ones. And I have a bag of like toe spacers and toe covers. I like to use the I don't really use the toe spacers. I like the toe covers to like separate my toes just so that they don't rub together and like create corns. I have my fitting socks or my fitting tights. I just kept these because like they're kind of helpful. They're just tights but like socks. So I feel like this is always nice to have just in case, like if I'm wearing like a footless pair of tights on accident. I never am, but just in case. I have my block sewing kit, my little Gainer card. I have tape. This is like squishy tape. And then obviously hand sanitizer. Ballet can get you sick like really easily. And then I have this pouch that I'll put like hair things in if I need to like do my hair there. And then on the other side, there's this waterproof zipper pocket, which I put an entire set really of extra clothes in, or at least like extra tight. So I have like this pair of tights, which I never wear, a pair of socks just in case, and an extra skirt. I also have this extra, what is this, like shank liner? But that's that. It's not that much. It really just fills up when I'm in class and need to like store all of the clothes that I'm wearing or that I like wear to ballet, especially during the winter. But yeah, that's a what's in my bag. I hope you enjoy. I think one thing that I have not necessarily increased my consistency or effort, but more so given more attention to, is ballet. Before the holidays, it kind of felt like I was operating at like a 110% mental bandwidth, just between plans and all of my daily routines, work, and just like general excitement for the time of year. But now I feel like I'm more at like a 90% emotional bandwidth. I can be more intentional about my daily routines, maybe give them some more time and attention. With all of the lack of the social calendar and the excitement and stuff, it's kind of nice to fill that with some more simpler joys. For example, I feel like my ballet bun is a good way to demonstrate this. One of my good friends, Madeline, she got me this brush from Officine Universal Ballet, I think is how you say it. I don't know. It has my initials on it. It's so beautiful. It actually is such a game changer with creating these buns. Thank you, Madeline, for upgrading my routine. It really is a game changer, actually. Also, this year, sorry, there's like chaos around me. My ballet friends and I are like meeting before ballet for coffee, which has brought so much joy to me. I really do love the people that I dance with. I thought it would be fun for us to just like meet up outside of class as well. So this has been like a fun winter activity because we're anyways going to be out for ballet. Might as well just like meet up for coffee beforehand. So I'm heading to that. It will be like so cold. It's gonna be 9 degrees. So I am actually layering to the gods right now because I am afraid of freezing. Thankfully, a lot of ballet is about warm-ups and layering, so it's kind of built into the sport. Tomorrow's supposed to be like a crazy snowstorm. We'll see how bad it actually is. Like, everyone's freaking out about it. Most people are freaking out about it. There's a lot of noise is what's happening. There's like giant lines outside of every Trader Joe's in the city. It's quite crazy. I feel like people are really taking it pretty seriously. I'm gonna actually wear 2 sets of gloves because that is how cold it is. I think I can do this. I'm literally not gonna be able to feel my fingers. Can you see that? It's just how it's gonna be because my hands are genuinely like frozen. I also have a coat over this that I'll be wearing, don't worry. But I think I need to go. It's literally what I look like right now. But it is freezing cold outside. I hate the winter. Oh my god.
I even tried this morning to go spinning. Like the things that like we need more of in life, you know? Yeah, that's cute. That's a bummer. It's so crazy. I feel like we're like a gang of superheroes. like team.
I hope you have had a restful, hopefully nice January. If this time of year is also challenging for you, just know you are not alone at all. I am right there with you. I really appreciate you for being here, and hopefully I could just inject a little bit of joy with this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.